Okay, so as you can see now, we have some circulation. It only seems to circulate mainly out of that one, and about 20% out of that one. So you get a little bit of circulation there. If I turn this, now the motor's come on, as you can hear, and then it'll go off again. It's like got a mind of its own. There, it's gone off now. You can hear that. I've tried many times leaking water out of there, just in case there's air blockages, and it just puts the motor on sometimes, you know, onto its full speed. But it's not like got all the full power and all the full bubbles like it normally has. As I said, this is a new motor. I've checked all the fuses in here. I've checked all the fuses. That one there, the 2 amp, that was a little bit bad. It wasn't really very good, so I bought a new one. The others were fine. There's 2 up there, a 10 amp and a 3 amp. They tested fine, and that one tested fine. It's seems to have a mind of its own. If I press this button here, it's just clicking, look, to put the jets on. I press the jets, as you see, and it's just clicking. So basically the motor is starting itself up when it feels like it, and then it shuts itself off. And since I put the new motor in, what's also strange, when I turn the electricity on and you have the PR on here for 4 minutes, normally you don't have no flow in the water, you don't have nothing happen until the PR goes off, as you know. But what happens is when I turn the electricity on, I have some flow in the water straight away. The motor is on and flowing water in, and it's only on like a low speed. Now that's never happened before. Obviously that's not normal. Normally you don't get nothing till that PR resets itself to normal standard leg. Now look, it's just gone on now. It's just gone on now, the motor. I don't know what's going on. So now it's gone off, as you hear. And if I tried now to put it on full speed, it just clicks. I know it's cold, 13 degrees water, but still, that's nothing to do with it, because we're on the standard mode, by the way, here, an F4. I don't know what's wrong with it. I thought a new motor was the problem, why we wasn't getting full flow coming through. And as I've said when I spoke to you, I was going to say now, I mean, you know, this is basically how it was with the other motor, and I thought it was the motor was going home, so I bought a new motor basically, and now I've thrown the other motor away. So this is a new motor, and it's made basically not a lot of difference. It's got a mind of its own. It just comes on and off. As you can see, we've got some flow. It just starts up itself when it feels like it. I don't know what else to do. I blew, when I took the motor out, I blew high jet water all through all the moonstick things, all through the jets, and nothing come out. because I thought maybe there's a bit of impeller stuck in there somewhere, because half the impeller on the old motor was is gone. It was destroyed. So I bought a new impeller first on the old motor, and that made no difference, of course, which was very strange. And now it's a new motor, and I checked the capacitor on the other motor and it seemed to be okay, but this is a brand new motor, so there's nothing wrong with the capacitor. I don't know where the problem is. I really don't. I don't know. So mate, yeah, it's gone on again now, as you hear. And I've been doing this now for an hour, like if there was air blockages, and turning them little screws and leaking water out on the side of the motor, and now it's just stopped. I'm gonna have to turn it all off because I don't know if this can do damage to the motor. I'll try again, pressing here. Nothing. Jets. I mean, if there's something there that I need to replace, I just want someone to tell me what it is so I can actually replace it. If it's not the fuses, what is it now? Is it a relay? Can they be taken out and replaced? I don't want to have to start to buy a whole one of these. It's easy to recommend buying a new one of these. They cost an absolute fortune. I've just spent £3,500 on a new motor, and this is fine. The heat element works fine, and I've had that apart and checked it. No blockages anywhere in there. Everything looked fine. So I'd really appreciate some help. So you press the button again, nothing. So it's something down here, but I still find it weird that the motor starts up when I turn on the electricity for the first time. And I've done the wiring correct. There's only 4 wires, a brown, a blue, the earth, and a black, and I've put them exactly back how they were before. So I can't see that I've done the wiring wrong. So I'm going to end this now, and hopefully someone can maybe help me.